that, don't break the door. Turn that whole top flow to up. 100 racks and one, do about to flood that.
That's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you can really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He's pushed straight ahead, that's maybe a yard at most. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go now. Back to 60, back to 60.
3rd and short here, Sanders. Caught. Judy has it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Go check, go check. 70 Timberwolves.
To the air on first down. Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 10 now. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Steady.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back to forth. Who's going to respond next?
He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
Fields on first down. He set up the screen here for Hall. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. It's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here we go, son. Green light.
Fields on 3rd. Forced that to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure or get that first down anyway.
Here we go. 222.
First down throw for Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. 58, is that? Go.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Blue 58, set.
Fields out of the gun. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Good. Back.
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Here we go, son. 3 331. Angel, Angel, Angel.
Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. The Browns close in and take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This from 30 yards out. The kick by Folk is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey! Japanese, get my wolf.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Headed out right. Connects on the crosser. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
You may not have had him immediately, but the minute the quarterback broke containment and got outside the pocket, it gave his man enough time, enough leeway to break loose and become a target down the field.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ass Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go play action for Sanders. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Past the 60. Past the 60.
They just get the play off. He finds Njoku, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from MetLife coming right up. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready? Pass all 80.
They kick the running back in motion. Going again here, Sanders. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gains. Here comes 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Get up. Hawk 70.
They'll go. It's Sanders. He brings it in. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Pass all 80.
That pass is swatted at the line. The big man got a hand on it up front. Nice work there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, most pass rushers really don't get enough credit for how well they read those quarterbacks. As he was fighting his blocker, kept his eyes on the ball, and he timed it perfectly to get a hand up in the throwing lane and force the incompletion.
Hand off to Sampson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Here we go. 18, Dragon 60.
Here's Sanders now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. This one intended for the running back. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Gay's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Xavier Gibson now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19.
They start to drive and roll. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Defenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, son. 551.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Extend. Green 19. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the Browns pick it up. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. No one else you'd rather have. Open up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Gay with the point after. And the Browns tie things 10-10. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Gibson now to return. Juke the defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 319, get that. Right.
Now it's Field. Plays out the screen. It's Smith. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. 331, 331. Good eye.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Here we go. 319, get that. Good eye.
Here he is on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Now on fourth down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready! Ready, Lions! Ready, go! Ready!
They give to Sampson here up the middle. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up the defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Ready! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger! Ready,
On the give, here's Judkins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
So a tough spot now. This is third and 9.
Going 70! 70! Moving 19!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Browns looking like they'll have to punt. The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 319. Hey, 10.
They'll start this one out with home. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Gosh, how frustrating that must be, not just for him, but really the entire offense and the coaches, to see that kind of effort to break a tackle on a run, and it still ends in a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, son. 331, 3.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for a quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go, son. Nice instructions. Go.
Here's Fields to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He connects on the deep shot. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Sanders dumped off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Play action. Sanders. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hand off here to Simpson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Sanders going to look to throw. Hits him on the out route. Rolling into enemy territory. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Come on. Mustang 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the air, Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's second down now.
60 by 50.
Another try following the sack. Chased out to his right. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Now Sanders. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. And the Jets will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Fields on first down. And they will score! Touchdown, New York! The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Strong with the return.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is the worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and stop this one off. And he's up across the 10 to the 11 before going down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. I think the Browns got that one back. They did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Oh, running between the tackles. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Here we go. Nice.
They go right back to Hall. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here we go. Do it.
Going to the ground again on first. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Here we go. 3:19.
This one's a low touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Here we go. Move the dead, move the set. Cut.
Fields out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's finally caught after a big third down gain, but it was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58, cut. DQ.
Fields looking to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Here's Judkins on first down. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
On first down, here's Sanders. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and got the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
19-18. Ready.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. Takes out one stop, and he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Browns a first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Let's go.
John Kittle out the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Check match, check match.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Third down, Jets are in a dime set. 6 defensive backs out there.
Press all 80.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throwing deep for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, what's the guy getting? 319, guys, right? 11. Right.
Give to Allen out of the shotgun. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st down throw for Fields. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Good. 19 seconds. Right.
Gives the ball now on the option. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, son. 319, you ready for that? Go.
Now Fields. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Browns in a dime set, 3rd down coming, trying to lock up those passing lanes.
Hey, Monday. Hey, Ken.
Fields to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. 30 at the 20. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. Will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. No surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. 17. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Johnson now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 222. Right.
Fields coming back after the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Don't jump. Ready? Turn on, son.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. Set up the screen here for Hall. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, son. 19 wins, 19 wins. Right.
Trying to run for it with Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go.
Fields throwing here to the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Yep, here we go. 331, 331.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. 319, get that. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He takes it at the 4. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Simpson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. He only can get his arm here, Brian. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 1 yard, and
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Browns.
To the air on first down. Sanders escapes the pocket. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
He's brought down at the 31. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Ready, set.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Liking 18. Ready.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, Cleveland.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sanders going to throw here on first. And he's tackled for no gain.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. Johnny Lion.
From the gun, Judkins. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Browns down by 7. They have themselves another first and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions. And like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Here we go. 319, good tonight.
They'll try it left with Allen. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, Scott. 319, good tonight.
Right back to Allen. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Turn, man, turn. 11, 11, 11.
From the gun, it's home. All right, so there's the stuff they needed, Brock. Got him behind the line, and their offense should get another chance with the football here. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Back to 60, back to 60, Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Second down at the 44-yard line.
Second down carry for Sampson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
To throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
First down.
They get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. 50 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come back, team. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw it. Called in by Njoku, left side. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
3rd down.
Here he is to throw. He finds Njoku, complete. We got the football clock, but not the 1st. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down. Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the color kill for it pays off considerably.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
18 runners, 18 runners.
Here he is to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Setting up to pass. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Here he goes, one final shot. And this will not be caught, so their last chance aim to the end zone.